On a normal day, I have to get from my school's French classroom to my school's band room in under 2 minutes. This involves sprinting with a 1 to 2 pound backpack on my back. Obviously, that's not the hardest trip to or from school. Some children in this world have to travel miles to school and do that either on foot or on horseback through the desert. But still, today I asked my teacher for permission to leave class 5 minutes early, and I was granted permission. It was an amazing feeling. I feel like too often we forget sometimes the feeling of peace that summer and spring bring. Mostly spring. Spring is known as a beautiful time of year when the flowers bloom, but it's also known as the time of year when allergy season hits. And it's also associated with a number of negative things, including April Fool's Day, well, semi-negative if you're the one getting pranked. April 15th is tax day, and rain. April showers bring May flowers. But today, as I was walking from the French room to the band room, I felt the sun on my face, and it was... to feel the sun in your face for a moment is a beautiful thing, and I wish every human would experience that in their lifetime. Sadly, many aren't going to experience that, to just sort of lay in the sun. Not everyone does that, but to those of you who have, treasure that feeling, because it's amazing. I think spring is also a time for realizing that school isn't forever. If you're not in school, spring can be a time to just sort of reminisce about the past memories from spring and summer, or it can also be an opportunity to sort of rethink things. Spring is just sort of when the earth becomes a lot more positive. If you don't know what I mean by that, it's essentially the earth's weather is more beautiful, and that means that more people tend to have a positive outlook on life. Of course, things like suicidal thoughts and depression in some people, and suicide and sad things like that are still going to continue. The seasons can't change that. But they can change, of course, your outlook on the future. And oftentimes it's just really, it gives you this feeling of hope, this feeling of okay, here we go again, let's try it. This is all to say that I love spring and summer, and I think everyone needs to go outside a little more often. In fact, if you don't have one thing to do this summer, I encourage you to go outside at least once a week. Or if you're even if you're just bored out of your mind, go outside once a day and see how that sort of changes your life. Sometimes on the weekends, I get home on Friday, don't go anywhere or do anything on Saturday. That is, by do anything, we mean outside of the house. And then on Sunday, I go to church. But I realize I spent a consecutive 48 hours inside, and it just sort of makes you wonder just how long you could possibly stay inside before you get what's termed cabin fever. So this summer, set some goals, go outside, read a book, do something productive with your life, do something that's going to benefit you. But also work hard in school, because the harder you work in school, the faster it's going to go by, and soon enough, school is going to be finished and it'll be summer. And if you're already out of school, soon enough the summer will be finished, and then what? I don't know. It'll be fun. Summer's fun. And that is pretty much all I have for this vlog. Thank you all for watching, and go outside. Go outside. Thank you.